Scroll through almost any online side hustle forum today, and you will eventually stumble across bounties offering easy cryptocurrency payouts in exchange for simple promotional tasks. Today, we are analyzing a specific recurring campaign, a marketing bounty asking users to promote a new version of a well-known darknet directory. The proposition is straightforward. As you can see, the operator offers $15 in Bitcoin to spread the word about their new domain. The labor comes down to 3 steps: post their link on the clear web, email proof, and provide your Bitcoin address for payment. To be clear, we are not here to review the illicit contents of this darknet directory. We are evaluating the strict business mechanics of the transaction itself. The dilemma is simple. Does a $15 payout actually cover the digital inputs, effort, and personal exposure required to collect it? In the digital hustle economy, your primary expense isn't always time. It is operational security, or OPSEC, the measures you must take to protect your identity. This chart maps out that trade-off. Financial reward is on the vertical axis, OPSEC risk on the horizontal. Standard online gigs, like taking surveys, sit down here in the bottom left. The payout is low and the risk is almost zero. The danger zone is the bottom right. That is where you take on massive personal exposure for pennies. Let's run this darknet bounty through a systematic audit to find out exactly where it belongs on this board. Step 1 of this bounty is essentially doing free SEO work for a hidden service. The prompt explicitly instructs you to post their provided .onion address anywhere on the clear web, meaning mainstream public forums, social media, or personal blogs. Here is a flowchart mapping the mechanics of that specific action. It begins the moment you publish that link. By completing this step, you create a permanent, searchable database entry tying your IP address and user profile directly to a darknet routing link. Mainstream platforms employ automated scanners to detect illicit URLs. Promoting hidden services violates the terms of service for almost every major host. Your post will inevitably be flagged as malicious spam, resulting in immediate account suspension or a permanent ban. Losing access to a seasoned social or professional account carries a personal cost that heavily outweighs a $15 payday. Assume you manage to post the link anyway. Now you move to phase 2, submitting your proof of work. The instructions require you to send that proof to a specific mail-to-Tor address. We add this communication step to our flowchart. By emailing them, you are initiating direct, logged contact with an anonymous, unverified operator. This forces a binary choice. If you use your personal email, your identity is exposed to a darknet entity. If you want to protect yourself, you must endure the heavy technical friction of configuring an encrypted burner identity just to send one message. The massive operational burden of trying to communicate safely instantly shatters the entire premise of earning any easy money. Finally, we reach the payout and collection phase. To facilitate the payout, the promoter needs your financial data, specifically your Bitcoin address. This drops into the final node on our chart. Bitcoin is a public ledger. Handing over this address creates a precise forensic triangle connecting your public forum post, the email address you used, and your financial history. This highlights the problem of asymmetric trust in anonymous transactions. You must surrender your verifiable data and complete the labor up front. The anonymous operator has absolutely zero obligation to actually send you the money. You are absorbing all operational and privacy risks for a payout that relies entirely on the honor system of a darknet spammer. So what would a user actually have to do to execute this specific bounty without compromising their digital identity? You must provision a log-free VPN, route traffic through Tor, establish an encrypted burner email, and use a cryptocurrency mixer to obscure the funds. Properly configuring those defenses from scratch requires 2 to 3 hours of focused technical effort. Divide your promised $15 by 3 hours of setup, and your compensation drops to $5 an hour. It's a closed loop. If you do the work lazily, you risk your primary digital accounts. If you do the work safely, your hourly return drops practically to zero. Let's bring back our evaluation matrix. Based on the immense technical friction and the lack of payment guarantees, this bounty lands exactly here. Extreme OPSEC risk for an uncertain, tiny reward. This campaign is not designed for human labor. It is structured to be harvested by automated spam botnets, programs that can burn through thousands of disposable accounts without worrying about reputation. For the average user, the math fails on every level. The return on investment is broken. Darknet shilling is a proposition you should avoid.